Good morning, everybody. This is a typical video, typical place that we stayed, Flying J truck stop, which we left 15-20 minutes ago, heading towards Payson, Arizona. We're looking forward to this next portion of the trip. We'll be in Arizona and be able to see some more friends and family and do a few things that we couldn't do in New Mexico. I don't know what that is, but we'll find out. Anyway, I'll let Joan, she'll tell you about our experience finding this truck stop.
Well, we had a really great time with Jan and Scott. These were the people we were visiting in Albuquerque. We spent all day with them yesterday. It was so nice to see them. I hadn't seen them in years and years, and Jerry actually baptized Jan's husband 58 years ago. And so,
I hardly remember this. And Jan, you got to remind me of the details. I forgot what they are, but just interesting. Yeah, after all these years, we remained friends. One thing interesting though is I felt like I wanted to call him one day, and I called him, and he was sick in bed. And evidently, he passed on a couple days later, and Jan said I was the last person that spoke to him. So that was quite meaningful. He played a great deal in my life, and years after I baptized him 20 years ago, we met up again and heard his name mentioned in the church, and I said, "Oh, I know that guy." Went up to talk to him, and he kind of helped me get reactivated, and which I appreciate. Why do I have these on? Anyway, it was quite exciting to keep track of him all these years.
So when we anyway, I don't mean to interrupt, but
No.
When we left Albuquerque, we didn't stay the night there. There were some issues trying to park there, and it didn't pan out. So we went ahead and we were planning on staying just in a truck stop because we've had pretty good luck with truck stops. We stopped at several after we left Albuquerque, but they were kind of sketchy.
Yeah.
There was villages around them with people mulling around, and it just didn't look very safe. So we just kept going. Eventually, we found this truck stop that this Flying J that we stopped at, and it was way out in the middle of nowhere. There was no villages or towns around it at all, and it was just truckers and people traveling. So it was well lighted, and it was clean and very nice, and so we stopped and stayed there. It was nice. I slept great last night. I know Jerry slept well because he was snoring all night, but it didn't bother me because I'm used to it. We also ran out of propane last night.
In older people, that's called breathing.
Which we're going to have to get our propane checked.
Yeah, finally, after a month and a half, it finally gave up the gas, and we didn't use it that much for cooking. We use it just for the heating at night. We have a radiant type heater that heats up glycol, and that warms the place, so it doesn't take hardly any power to run it, just a little flame to keep that circulating through the pipes that go around inside.
And one day Jerry said, "It's warm in here. Is the heater on?" And I guess we had been driving for all day with the heater on. So we a couple times forgot to turn the heater off, and that's probably why we used up so much propane. But we have a special...
Yeah, well, we better get going, but we have a special subscriber that we'd like to acknowledge. This person name rhymes with
Frizzy.
We won't say much about this person, but this person is very loved by all of us, and she's oh, did I say that word? Oh gosh. And this person could be either a she or a he, and we're not going to tell you which.
You already did.
No, I didn't. Nobody heard that.
Okay.
Anyway,
we have
a special shout out to her.
See, you did it again.
Oh gosh, did I do that again? We said we weren't going to mention it. Well, okay, it is a she. And
she rhymes with frizzy.
Frizzy.
Yeah.
And this is going to be our special shout out to her.
We love you.
We better get her on the road before I fall asleep.
We're going to be in Payson by noon. We'll talk to you later.